What's up, guys? First off, if you haven't already seen the part 1 of this video, click up there or there, wherever it is. Click that and watch it. This is actually going to be a part 2 for this video. I was still getting some questions, and I'm always happy to answer them, but I thought this might help a little better. And in some cases, kicktail doesn't even touch the ground. So let's get into this. Also, Dane Webber from Loaded, long time ago, made a video on this topic, and if you haven't seen that, I will tag it up there as well. Alright guys, so I'm going to be talking over this bad boy and giving you high quality picture video of the trick. But essentially, drop through board, tiny kicktails, really low to the ground, kind of flexy. Where I like to keep my foot, right about here, but you only have a tiny little space. It's tiny kicktail. It still works great though. But when I am pushing down, this one is a little bit different from the previous Ollie tutorial. When I'm pushing down, I'm kind of giving it I'm definitely doing a pop, but I am giving it a little push back, like this. Cool. With the front foot, I like to keep my front foot right about here. I use the grip tape as a reference, and that's just what I do. And as I am popping and pushing back like that, my front foot is going to curve its way inward like this, and that little outward motion, push back motion I mean, is going to allow the board to scrape and even out. That is a way to pop the ollie without using the kicktail to pop off the ground. However, if you do pop off the ground, you get a little bit more height and you do have to slide your foot up the board. Basically, on my previous how to ollie tutorial, I would occasionally get questions from people still curious about how to do it or just having difficulty, and they seem to be a common trend of people using a drop through board. So I wanted to give some helpful tips, and hopefully you can see what I'm doing in the picture, and hopefully I explained it better. So just to recap, in case you haven't seen the previous longboard ollie tutorial, essentially what I said in the previous video, which helps me a whole lot, is if the board's really, really big, I like to keep my foot on the back over the kicktail, but I like to keep my weight over that kicktail as well. And after I go for the pop, I then throw my weight forward as I'm sliding my front foot up, which allows that heavy of a board to even out in the air. I have seen when you have a really tiny kicktail, and maybe it's a drop through that makes it even a smaller space to get your foot in there, that you don't really have a whole lot of room to pop your kicktail on the ground. That's kind of controversial. I do it, but I have seen some people have trouble with it. A long time ago, Dane Webber from Loaded put out a video explaining how to do a longboard ollie, and in that video he doesn't pop the kicktail on the ground. So Alvin Toe, that's the one I'm talking about. Maybe you want to give that a shot. Essentially what he's doing is he's saying that the longboard kicktail being so small may not touch the ground, in which case you push it back and drag your front foot forward, which generates an ollie motion, not so much like you would with a traditional skateboard or a traditional ollie. There you go. Hopefully that clears things up a little bit and you have some more things to try. And as always, like, comment, subscribe.